Hello and welcome to the Clark SBC SportsDesk. I'm Tommy Gray. On tonight's show we have a report on a Game 7 in the NBA's Eastern Conference, highlights on the Yankees and the Mets in action. We'll check in with Mark Russell, who will be reporting live from TD Bank Ballpark, plus all of your latest scores and updates. But first, we head to the ice for tonight's top story. Hollywood has become Hockeywood as the Los Angeles Kings have defeated the New Jersey Devils in the 2012 Stanley Cup Final to win the first cup in the 45-year history of the franchise. After taking the first 3 games of the series, the Kings have saw the Devils come back and win the next 2. However, in Game 6, it was all LA. The Kings took advantage of Steve Bernie's 5-minute major penalty for boarding, which allowed LA to jump out with a quick 3-0 lead. The Kings would go on to wrap up the series with a 6-1 victory in Game 6. Captain Dustin Brown became just the second American-born captain to raise the cup, and goaltender Jonathan Quick was named the Conn Smythe Trophy winner as the playoff MVP. Now from the ice to the diamond, as the Mets were in action hosting the World Series champions. Johan Santana takes the mound for his 11th start since missing 2011 with shoulder surgery. We go all the way up to the top 6, 2-0 Mets, no outs. Carlos Beltran hammers a ball onto the foul ball line, but it's absolutely called foul, which should have been called fair. So Mo definitely shows it hitting the chalk. He ends up to continue his at-bat, but grounds out to third base for the out. Cardinals third base coach Jose Oquendo and manager Mike Metheny argue. Going to the bottom of the 6th, Mets right fielder Lucas Duda hits 3-run home run into the bullpen. This would be his 8th home run of the season, giving the Mets 5-0 lead. Going to the top of the 7th, 5-0 1 out. Cardinals catcher Yadier Molina hits line drive left field. Mike Baxter makes the catch while colliding into the wall. Johan Santana is yet to allow a hit through 6 2/3 innings, and this slow-mo just shows how hard he collided with that wall. Santana is pumped about this catch, but soon to realize how injured Baxter actually is. Baxter would leave with a shoulder injury. Top 9th, 8-0 Mets, 3-2 pitch, 2 outs to David Freese. Santana strikes out the World Series MVP on a changeup to complete first no-hitter in Mets history. This crowd of 27,069 fans would witness history with an exclamation point. Mets teammates would go onto the field and celebrate this no-hitter like there was no tomorrow. Santana threw a career-high 134 pitches and would be a 3rd no-hitter in MLB season, following up Philip Humber and Jared Weaver. The next story tonight is going from the diamond to the wood as the Heat Celtics Game 7. Third time was the charm for LeBron James. After going 0 for 2 in the first 2 career Game 7s, LeBron and the Miami Heat outlasted the Boston Celtics 101-88 in Game 7 of the NBA Eastern Conference Finals. The Celtics led by 7 at halftime and even held an advantage with 8 minutes left in the fourth quarter. However, over those last 8 minutes, the Heat outscored Boston 20-6 to seal the win. James finished with a game-high 31 points and 12 rebounds, while Dwayne Wade chipped in with 23 points. The Miami Heat advanced to the NBA Finals for the 2nd straight season, and this time they will be matched up against Kevin Durant and the Oklahoma City Thunder. Now back to the baseball and the big ballpark in the Bronx where the Yankees welcomed the Tampa Bay Rays in AL East showdown. The pitching matchup is between David Price and CC Sabathia. First inning, Robinson Cano hits it to shortstop and gets the out as Elliott Johnson robs him of that hit. Top third, Elliott Johnson hits routine ground ball to A-Rod, but he rockets it over Mark Teixeira's head. Elliott Johnson would end up to go straight to second base for it went out of bounds. Next batter, DH Ben Zobrist singles up the middle to score Johnson for 2-1 lead, and that would be Zobrist would end up to score on B.J. Upton's sac fly. Later in the fourth, 3-1 Rays, 2 on, 1 out. Drew Sutton drives ball deep to left field onto the left field wall and score 2 in that amazing nice hit. Rays lead 5-1 through 4. Yankees bring a tying run to the plate as Robinson Cano grounds out to end the 5th inning. The final score was Rays 7, Yankees 3. Price threw 5 innings pitched and 3 hits allowed, with 1 runner out allowed as well. In minor league baseball tonight, the Somerset Patriots are in action against the Bridgeport Bluefish. Our own Mark Russell is standing by live at TD Bank Ballpark in Bridgewater with an update.
Thanks, Danny. It's NASCAR night here at TD Bank Ballpark in Bridgewater, New Jersey. Sellout crowd of 8,300 is going crazy right now. The Pats are up 4-3 in mid-5. Jeff Nettles in the bottom of the fourth just hit a 2-run shot to give them the lead. Pitcher Mike McDonald for the Patriots just went out with a blister on his right finger. Back to you guys in the booth.
Thanks, Mark. Now we head to the major leagues to see how the other teams in the majors have been doing. In the American League, Boston Red Sox just owned the game against the Toronto Blue Jays 5-2, and the Texas Rangers destroyed the Detroit Tigers 10-3. In the National League, Philadelphia Phillies crushed the Pittsburgh Pirates 7-0, and the St. Louis Cardinals just slipped by the Miami Marlins 2-1. That would do it for tonight's edition for the Clark SBC Sports Desk. Be sure to join us back here tomorrow for all of the latest sports news, highlights, and scores from around the country. Until then, I'm Tom Gray. Good night from the Clark SBC Sports Desk.